Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Are you a photographer looking for a printer to bring your breathtaking shots to life? You've landed at the right place. Today we'll unveil the best printers for photographers, those stunning machines that translate your passion onto paper. So buckle up and let's dive into the world of crisp colors, impressive details, and exceptional quality. You can also find the links to discuss printers in the description below, so you can check them for more information and the latest prices. Starting our list with Canon Pixma G620 Megatank. You refill the Canon Pixma G620 Megatank inks from 61 bottles. This reduces printing costs to roughly 10% of equivalent cartridge printers. If you print a lot, the money you save on ink will cover the upfront cost of the printer. The 6 ink cartridges comprise CM1K plus gray and red. Filling tanks could be a messy process, but the Canon bottles don't need squeezing and stop flowing when the tank is full. They also have nozzles that will only fit in the appropriate tank. The Pixma G620 Megatank is clearly aimed at photographers rather than as a multi-function printer. There is no pigment ink for ordinary printing or built-in paper cassettes. This probably isn't the printer for you if you switch frequently between printing photos and letters. Paper up to 47, 1.2 m can be loaded from the single top rear paper feed to print panoramas. The maximum weight of the paper is 105 grams per square meter, which is much lower than some others. It has a scanner that allows you to copy and scan. There is no touchscreen, but there's an LCD readout and user-friendly buttons. The print quality is very good, especially on glossy paper. There are printers with better print speeds from Canon and others. But the G620 has low running costs. If you find yourself eating through cartridges and your bank balance, the Canon Pixma G620 Megatank should be near the top of your list. At number 2, it's Canon ImagePrograf Pro 1000. This is just about the biggest photo printer you can get that is designed to go on a desk or table. And it weighs 71.2 lbs, 32 kg, so the desk needs to be sturdy. Canon has aimed the ImagePrograf Pro 1000 at the serious photographer. It has 10 pigment-based inks and Canon's chroma optimizer for reducing bronzing and gloss discrepancies. You would expect top-class prints at this price, and this Canon will easily produce exhibition-quality prints. One clever feature is that the paper is held firm on the platen by a vacuum system. This overcomes any slight curl in the medium. It is perhaps surprising that a printer this substantial can't produce longer landscape prints. If that's a big part of your work, then this probably isn't for you. Ink costs are quite low per print, but a complete set will come to more than $600. It also doesn't make sense to use a photo printer this size for a large number of smaller prints. After each print, a small amount of ink is used for maintenance tasks. This is the same for big or small prints. The ImagePrograf Pro 1000 is most likely to find a place in a photographer's studio alongside a more compact photo printer for print runs of smaller photographs. At number 3 is Epson Expression Photo XP8700. Epson emphasizes its compact form factor by referring to it as a small-in-one. But its small size is packed with a lot of features. The touchscreen is a very handy addition for accessing the controls. You can print from SD cards or via USB 2.0 or Wi-Fi. The scanner allows you to scan directly to the cloud or a memory card. The Epson Smart Panel app turns your mobile phone into a controller for the printer. Using the rear paper path, you can print on special media, including DVDs. Both input and output trays are motorized. It's not a portable printer in the strictest sense, but is very compact. Along with the rear paper path, there are 2 cassettes. You can keep plain paper in one and photo paper in the other. This really helps if you find yourself printing letters and photos in roughly equal measure. Epson's Claria Photo HD inks are particularly good at maintaining subtle details in the highlights. This is down to the light magenta and light cyan inks. There is no separate non-photo black cartridge. However, text document printing is still impressively rich and clear. Print speed is not the best, but the Epson Expression XP8600 offers a great set of features for the price. It could be the best photo printer for you if you're looking for reliability. At number 4, it's Canon Pixma TS6320. The Canon Pixma TS6320 has 5 separate ink cartridges to provide a good balance between printing documents and photos. The black pigment ink takes care of your document needs, and the dye-based color inks handle photos. The TS6320 keeps the plain paper in the internal cassette, and you feed photo paper from the rear input tray. This keeps the paper path flat and helps to avoid incorrect insertion. The paper output tray opens automatically when the printer powers on. The integral scanner allows you to scan or copy paper up to US letter of 4. The OLED screen provides information of the printing status, and you can connect it to your mobile device and even control the printer with Alexa or Google Assistant. Canon Pixma printers always impress with their best photo quality, and this is no exception. It combines quality with good printing speed. It is also one to consider if you want to retain the flexibility of an all-in-one printer and scanner. At number 5, it's Epson Expression Photo HD XP15000. The Epson Expression Photo HD XP15000 offers larger prints than the XP8700, but it doesn't have the roll feed option of the more expensive Cerakola P700. Print speed is also impressive. It is also another printer that recognizes that you might not have room for 2 printers on your desk. So it has an internal paper cassette and a rear-loading paper tray. This means you have your standard office paper in one and use the rear feed for photo paper. It will also cope well with thick media up to 0.9 of an inch. Photo quality is as you would expect from Epson. It's very good for color. Black and white prints are good after some tweaking. As with all cartridge-based photo printers, running costs will be higher than with tanks. This is a photo printer that suits the photographer needing occasional prints and a general printer as well. At number 6, it's Canon Pixma Pro 200. The Canon Pixma Pro 200 has specifications similar to the Canon ImagePrograf 300, but it's a bit cheaper. There's only one paper feed compared with the 2 of the PRO 300. It is a dye-based photo printer that holds 8 inks. It adds 2 gray cartridges to its one black and is particularly impressive in its monochrome glossy output. Like its more expensive cousin, you can download ICC profiles for a range of specialty papers. Also like its cousin, the heaviest weight you can use is 380 grams per square meter, so you can do some serious gallery quality prints. A fast print speed will mean you're not waiting all day either. An Epson EcoTank ET8550 is our final pick as the best printer for photographers. You could think of the Epson EcoTank ET8550 as an all-in-one on steroids. It offers decent photo printing and normal printing in one unit. And it has 6 ink tanks that will save you lots of money on ink. The ink tanks mean that printing costs are 10% of cartridge-based photo printers by Epson's calculations. Plus, it benefits the environment. On the downside, this is not a cheap printer. It is nearly as much as the Canon ImagePrograf reviewed here and slightly more than Epson's own Cerakola P700. The calculation is whether the compromises involved in making an all-in-one are worth it. A dedicated photo printer lives and dies by its photo quality. Here, Epson makes those compromises seem worth it. It makes its limited number of inks work well. Both color and black and white prints are rich and vibrant. With the ability to print panoramas up to 2 meters long, you begin to see why people might choose the ET8550. There are 2 paper magazines. One of them allows up to 300 grams per square meter of paper. The rear straight pass facility allows the printing of paper up to 1/20th of an inch, 1.3 millimeters, thick. Print speed is a little slow at higher qualities. The low running costs and overall flexibility make the Epson EcoTank ET8550 an interesting proposition. Not everyone has room for a separate scanner, for instance, or one printer for photos and another for printing documents. In these circumstances, it's definitely worth considering. And with that, we come to the end of our review.